we are going to Barnes and Nobles and take you guys along. This is the fit. And yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of books, but I kind of want to walk you through some books that I'm really loving at the moment. And yeah, just have a little Barnes and Noble date today.
Why?
I was literally trying to edit this video yesterday and downloading the stuff from my camera, and I realized I never actually filmed the book haul for this video. So here we are. I made myself a coffee. Yes, it's a Starbucks cup for my own little coffee shop situation. It's an almond coconut oat milk latte. It's very, very good. I'll post a recipe on TikTok. But yeah, let's do a book haul. My camera's on, so let's change the battery. I'm doing this standing up because you know what they say, sitting is the new smoking, so get up and walk around. I am in my fantasy era. I got a lot of fantasy books, one dystopian, a thriller. You'll see. I'm gonna start with the first one. You know how it goes. I show you the book, read the description. If you don't want to see the description of the book, then skip like 30 seconds after I start talking. First book that I got is A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabos. I'm obsessed with this cover, by the way. That's like the first thing that attracted me to this book. And I know this is part of a series, and I know what you're thinking, Karen, you probably shouldn't be starting another fantasy series because you're in the middle of like 5 right now, but we're gonna be reading this. Technically, I kind of started already. I have no self-control. So it says, Ophelia possesses 2 special gifts: a talent for seeing into an object's past and the ability to travel through mirrors. Her peaceful existence on Anima is interrupted when she is promised in marriage to the taciturn Thorn. I don't know what that means. A member of the powerful clan from a cold and distant arc, upholding her dangers in a dangerous game that will have a far-reaching consequences for her entire world. Ophelia must navigate the lies, machinations of her fiance's clan in order to survive in the first installment of the internationally best-selling Mirror Visitor series. So this is the first book in the Mirror Visitor series. Then we've got a book that I'm not sure if I've shown you guys, and it's kind of bothering me that I don't remember if I've shown you guys this book in a book haul yet. It's an ARC for the new Helena Hunting book. Read Forever Post sent me this ARC. I'm super excited. One of my closest friends loves this author, so I'm really excited to read this ARC. It's A Love Catastrophe by Helena Hunting, and it comes on June 13th. So there you have it. You're gonna have to wait a little bit for this one. It says, Kitty Hart has become internet famous as the kitty whisperer for her expertise in all things feline. As a result of her cat sitting business is booming, but lately she has had a terrible feeling that maybe her life isn't quite going where it's supposed to, especially after falling face first into the newest client. Not exactly the best first impression. Fortunately, Miles Lauren is just as bad at first impression. Strike one, he doesn't like cats, especially Prince Francis. The naughty, the haughty, mischievous thinks his mom left him his scare. Strike two, tackling Kitty to the floor in a misguided attempt to save the pet, he continually calls the gremlin. As awkwardness sighs into attraction and the things start to turn personal, this is gonna be very cheesy. Will these two complete opposites ever be able to find their fairy tale ending? I don't know if this is YA, but I do know that her books are supposed to be spicy, so I'm super excited for this romance. You know, if you like Lena Hunting, June 13, her new book comes out. And I entered my horror era when I read Mystery by Stephen King in my last reading wrap up. And I saw Haley Pham talk about this book, and you know, we trust Haley Pham's recommendations. She's also been reading a lot of Stephen King lately, so I've been trying to take note of her recommendations after I stumbled upon Mystery at the bookstore. So this is Billy Summers by Stephen King, and I think it's like, I don't know if it's the newest book, but it's one of his last books. It says, chances are if you're a target of Billy Summers, two immutable truths apply. You'll never even know what hit you, and you're getting what you deserve. He's a killer for hire and the best in business, but he will do a job only if the assignment is a truly bad person. But now time is catching up with him and Billy wants out. Before he can do that though, there is one last bit, which promises a generous payday at the end of the line, even as things don't seem quite on the level here. Given that Billy's amongst the most talented snipers in the world, a decorated Iraq war vet, and a virtual Houdini when it comes to vanishing after the job is done, what could possibly go wrong? How about everything? So I'm obsessed with the cover and I'm very excited to read this. To a thriller that I'm really excited about. If you saw my last video, you saw that Lauren Sidney recommended All the Dangerous Things by the same author as Stacey Willingham. I love that book. I rated it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm excited to read her new book. I think Lauren has talked about this one too, so I'm giving her all the credit. This is what it says. When Chloe Davis was 12, 6 teenage girls went missing in her small Louisiana town. By the end of the summer, her own father had confessed to the crimes and put away for life, leaving Chloe and the rest of her family to grapple with the truth and try to move forward while dealing with the aftermath. Now, 12 years later, Chloe is a psychologist in Baton Rouge. Oh, this is right up my alley. And getting ready for her wedding. While she finally has had a fragile grasp on the happiness she's worked so hard to achieve, she sometimes feels out of control of her own life and as the troubled teens who are her patients. So when a local teenage girl goes missing, and then another, that terrifying summer comes crashing back. Is she paranoid, seeing perils from her past that are actually there, or for the second time in her life, is Chloe about to amass a killer? This is gonna be good. Next is a book that I'm already reading. I'm reading fantasy books for a week. That's my next video after this one, possibly. And you know, it takes me forever to read fantasy books, but I'm already devouring this one. This is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I am kind of obsessed with this book, and I don't want to give any spoilers yet because I'm going to talk about it in the next video, but this is technically a prequel to Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to read you guys the description. Catherine may be one of the most desired girls in Wonderland and a favorite of the unmarried king, but her interests lie elsewhere. A talented baker, she wants to open a shop and create delectable pastries, but for her mother, such a goal is unthinkable for a woman who could be queen. At a royal ball where Kat is expected to receive the king's marriage proposal, she meets a handsome and mysterious Jet. For the first time, she feels the pull of true attraction. At the risk of offending the king and infuriating her parents, she and Jet start a secret courtship. Kat is determined to choose her own destiny, but in a land thriving with magic, madness, and monsters, fate has other plans. I've heard this book is sad and it's gonna wreck me, so brace yourselves. Next one is kind of an unexpected one for me. I started reading this on my Kindle, but I had to get the physical copy, so I got The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've never actually watched the movie, so it's not like I'm gonna get spoilers, even though there's like spoilers everywhere because this came out such a long time ago. But I am very excited. I made a little dent in it. I don't think I need to read you guys the description for The Hunger Games because, let's face it, you probably know exactly what this book is about. But this is the cover, really pretty, and that's the last book that I got to show you guys. This brings us to the end of this video. You know the drill. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so I can bring you more videos, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.